Hi guys, it's Jessica here for a sort of post-Christmas updates video more than anything. um, so today is Thursday and Christmas was on Monday. I had 3 days off, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I usually have Sundays and Mondays off anyways, but I went ahead and took the Tuesday off so that I could have a little bit of a holiday break. And I was sick the whole time. I think that's just, yeah. I've spent, and I know a lot of people too, it's just the time of year. I've spent a lot of Christmases sick. A lot of Thanksgivings, and just kind of seems to be the way it is. I was really bummed that I really was looking forward to doing a lot of Dolly stuff during that time. So I definitely am feeling a lot better now, which is good. I was supposed to work today. Well, I would say I usually do. And for some reason there was a gap in the schedule and I had the day off, and then they tried to schedule me and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take that day. And the weather was saying that we were going to get 8 inches of snow. And I don't think we've gotten 8 inches here. We probably have up in the mountains and just higher elevations that they probably did. But I took the day off and I stayed home so that I could have a day off where I wasn't sick. But I did achieve quite a lot. Even being sick those days, there was some things that I worked on little bits at a time and was able to get done. This was that Twigling body that I had gotten in a few weeks back, months back, I don't know, I lose track of time. It was a while ago, pretty recently, and it was very floppy. It needed to be sueded and restrung and all of that. Just needed a lot of love. So I took her all apart and washed all the pieces, washed off a lot of her body blushing because it was just so stained and chipped and just wasn't doing her any favors anymore. So I went ahead and cleaned all that off, sueded her with real suede, strung her pretty tight, and killed my fingers doing it. I still do not own proper stringing tools, and that is something I need to get. I need to get a head puller and then one of the ones that goes through the channels. I've been in the hobby way too long and I still don't have those things, and that's silly. But I got her all put back together. This is the original Hurla. She was my first Twigling girl. Did I have an Eloy head before she came in? No, the Eloy head came later, didn't it? I can't remember now. I think so. I think he came later. I think she was my first Twigling doll. She was on a white skin head on a white skin body. And this is, I think, a Dalshi Oriental skin casted body. But I'm really happy with the face up on the body, how well it actually matches. I'm really happy with it. So, and I really do like this face up. I did some modifications to it a little bit ago, and I've actually been really liking it a lot. So I think I'm going to keep it. I just, it was my first girl, my first Twigling girl, and I feel really sentimental about it. So I made her this outfit. This is the corset that I had made, and I think I've shown it in progress. I know I did on Instagram and probably in some videos. and I paired it with the skirt I made. It's a 2-layered skirt that's pretty simple, really. It's just 2-layered skirt with elastic at the top, and underneath is the last of this really beautiful kind of a gold colored, it's supposed to look like velvet, but it's a velour. It's a little bit of a stretchy velour, but I just had just a tiny bit left, enough to make this skirt, and I really like the differences in textures with this really beautiful lace, which is, the lace part is green. It's got these embroidered flowers on it and over the gold. I just really like it. She's not wearing any shoes right now. I would really like to get into making some shoes, and I have a bunch of ideas, and want to make the heel parts like maybe out of epoxy, so that it's got the sturdy heel part, and then build up the shoe, because I kind of want to make them some various slippers and boots, and I just, you can never find exactly what I want for them. So that's something I want to maybe work on more this next year, is working on shoes. I do have a Code Noir shoe order. Is there 3 shoes? Yeah, 3 pairs of those bootlets, because I love them so much. I've got the teal, the black, and another pair of brown, because I really, really like the brown. So those fit the Twigling feet really good. They're a great fit. None of the other Code Noir shoes that I bought fit them, but those bootlets do. She's wearing, who made these eyes? These are a pair of blue eyes. Are these the doll? No, yeah, these are the Doll Bakery. These are the Doll Bakery eyes, the frozen ones. I think she has those. And she's kind of claimed those. I really like them in her. So, oh, what I was going to say, in my mind, I've been calling her Helen or Helena, and which is just kind of like a little bit of a twist, a little bit of difference for Herla. And I know it. I'm like, come on, brain. I'm catching on to you. But what can I say? Oops. What can I say? This is a flower crown that I made for MSD size dolls. So it doesn't fit her the awful best and wants to come off. But I really, really like it with this outfit. It's got the golds and the greens. Yeah, I really, I love green and purple together. And I kind of I did some shades of green and orange, not orange, more of a gold, I would say, that I kind of was unsure if the track I was on was going to work, but it all came together. I think it all goes together really well. I'm really happy with it. Oh, I will say that this beautiful sheer undershirt that she's wearing, it's so pretty. Miss Mantis, my friend, made this for me ages ago. It was in this huge box that she sent me for my birthday. And I think it was, what year was that? Maybe it was 2015. I think it was my birthday 2015, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and oh, it was just full of amazing things that she had sewn and made, and yeah, it was really awesome. So it was made to fit Doll Chateau Christina, thus the really long arms, but I tied these ribbons on it, and I think it's just so sheer. You can still see the hands. I really like it. So it went with the outfit perfectly. It was the perfect complement. This was another kind of outfit that finally came together. And this is my Pieta. This was the first corset, and I think there's a lot of things that I still really like about it. I think that I need to replace this with maybe some nice, some nicer lace. I think that's probably what's bothering me about it. I don't know, there's like something that bothers me. I really like the lace work, I like the shape of it, but that, I think that maybe that is what I need to change. But I finished this skirt for her. It's another of these 2-layer skirts that just have an elastic top. And these are all separate. And I have plans to make some more different colors, and they can be mixed and matched. Just trying to make more options for my girls and for me to kind of change things around when I want, because that's pretty nice to be able to do. And these, the waist is stretchy enough that I could even put these on my 60 centimeter girls, my Delphs and Feeples, that they could wear these too. So that's the benefit of the stretchy waistband. And they're separate, so you can take these apart. They don't have to be together. But I finished, this was the one that I finished today. And just simple, but once I just really like combining the different textures and types of fabrics. I love the look of something somewhat transparent over another color, and it just kind of gives it another layer. So yeah, there's my Pieta. One of the things that I was kind of not like really pushing hard, like it was a big deal, but I wanted to get all of my dolls painted. Like I wanted to go into the new year with all dolls having face-ups. And that didn't quite happen. It's amazing how many dolls did end up getting face-ups. And I would never blame the face-up artist for this. It's me that takes forever to get around to like mailing the head out, telling the face-up artist what I want them to do. I take forever. So right now, Twigling Elbe is at Fitzwigs, and he just finished her like last night. So he'll probably be mailing her out. Oh, he mailed her out today, actually. Yeah. He mailed her out today. So she will be coming home soon. And he said that I should, that he wanted me to mail her and Elbe together, but I'm just too nervous to send 2 Twigling dolls out at the same time in the same box, because if something happens to it, then I would lose 2 dolls. I'm still just have that kind of paranoia. But in some ways I wish I would have, because he's closing for commissions for a few months, which is fine. It's fine. I may, if I get brave enough, might try to do something with her. I'll probably just wait for him to eventually open up and go and send her out. It's not a huge deal. I really, really love this doll. Even without a face-up. That's why I couldn't send her. That was part of it too, is I just love her. I couldn't bear the thought sending her off. I love her too much. So maybe in a few months I will be a little more okay with letting her go. So yeah, it takes me a while sometimes. And so certainly if I had been less clingy and sent out dolls in a more timely manner, then they could have gotten their face-ups. So I have no one to blame there but myself. But yeah, I really love her. This is Lady. She is Alondria's sister. Yeah. Wanted to show you. I love this doll. I love this doll too. This is that new Dolce 26F body that I got in, and I really like her in this peasant blouse. This was a skirt that I had made for my Soom Amber body. I went ahead and I turned it into a pair of, what do they call that, a skirt, where it's actually, it looks like a skirt kind of, but it's actually pants. And I really kind of like that on her. I like the waistband, I like the way the waistband looks lower on her hips, but she's much bigger than that Soom body was, so there's like a huge gap in the back. Let's see, I'll show you. It's not too bad. So I might put like a gusset back here to kind of, because if I put it clear up here high on her high waist, then I can cinch it up. But I love the look of it really low on her hips. I think it looks so neat. She just has such a cool shape, and I love her belly, and her long legs and her feet. I love this doll. This is a doll that just poses and behaves so well just right out of the box. I mean, she's got the silicone kips. Twigling dolls pose amazing and beautiful, but you do have to put some work into them to get to them to that point. They really do need to be sueded, and there's no comparing hot glue suede to real suede. And you can use pleather, faux suede. That part is fine, but there's no comparison between going in there and putting that in versus the hot glue. It's just but they're a doll that really does need to have that done to really bring out their full potential. But if you are looking for a beautiful female doll body that poses great right out of the box, minimal effort on your part, I would highly encourage this 26F doll sheet body. It is gorgeous. Lots of different resin colors available, and when it's on sale, it's not a bad deal at all. I'm just so happy with this body. So happy. And I'll go ahead and make a little confession. I got a Twigling Kalo head that was on the secondhand market, and it's in the teal blue resin. I think that this one, based on the time that it was purchased, probably came from Glib. I think. So, you know, finding a resin match for that was probably not going to happen so great. But I went ahead and I put another one of these bodies on sale because, are on layaway, because they are on sale right now. And it's, you know, it's like $200 off of the regular price. So I think that they do sales maybe once or twice a year. But they have them enough, you know, so that if you're waiting for one of them to come back on sale, I mean, it will eventually come back on sale. And so I went ahead and put one on layaway. If you do through BJD Divas, it's 6 months, and they submit it right away. So they start working on it right away, because I did this layaway through Dollshe itself, and I didn't know this at the time, but they will not start working on the doll until you finish your layaway. And I was about 4 months. I paid it off a little bit early, and then it was like 2.5 months later that she was here, so they really were pretty fast on it. It wasn't like they were working on it since May. They weren't. That's something I've learned too. So order through the dealers like BJD Divas, and you'll start getting your doll made right away. And then if they finish it ahead of time, then more than likely I'll pay it off early. But it's in the honey resin. It's the sapphire blue, which I'm so excited. I think it'll be so beautiful. I hope that it'll work with the head. I'm hoping between blushing and that sort of thing that I'll be able to make the head work. But I'm really excited about that hybrid. I think I have some ideas for how I think I'm going to style that girl. I'll have to wait till she comes here and I see how she is on the body before look for her for like the style of her hair. Except it's going to be with the fantasy element that she's blue. And I'm kind of thinking about that a lot with this girl because I do think that she, with the dark skin tone, I think that she has that ethnicity look to her. She can have that look. So I'd really like to make her a wig, and I might be able to even do it with this wig, to do like some dreads and some braids in it with beads, though that's kind of my idea, inspiration that I'm having for her, which I think is really exciting to have this different variety. I love dolls that have different ethnicity looks to them. Someday I'd like to get a Mary doll round Fang. She'd be really pretty. So I think I'm going to save that. There, I was going to divulge something else, but I will save that for another update. How far are we in this? 20 minutes, and I haven't even made it to my little girls yet. I need to show you guys my little hybrids here. And I think I showed them in my last video, but this is another of the Doll Zone bodies. It's the I forget. It's a boy body. It's the body that Yo Carter came on, and it's their new YoSD boy body, and it is just so lovely. The hands are just delicate and beautiful. It poses just so well. And the girl body that's supposed to be like the equivalent is the hands are more chubby and chibi like. So, and I do think she's cute, but I love this body so much. So this was, and I think I mentioned it maybe in my last video that I was getting this. There was a girl on DOA that had Doll Zone Jamie, and she was willing to split the body off, and so I just bought the body. And my Doll in Mind, Bettina, she's lovely on this. I'm so in love with this little hybrid. I bought her on the Doll Pam Loli body, and she was really cute on this, but there's been a lot of body jumping going around. I did have her on my Bunny 9 body, and she was cute on there, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. That body is also white skin, so there was that it didn't match the greatest. But this is the Doll Pam Loli body, and it's discontinued unfortunately because it is so friggin' adorable, so adorable. And my spare Constantine head, Lily Cat Constantine head, has been occupying this, and I think I had showed you her new ears when they came in the last video. But I finished this corset, and this is one of my favorite corsets that I have finished because I really shaped it to fit this body specifically, and I just really love the shape of it. I think it just turned out really cute. I love the little hips. I made quite the dip here so that it comes up and covers her bosom but doesn't block her arms, and it just, yeah, I was really happy with how it turned out. Made her a little skirt to go with it. This one isn't finished yet. This was the corset that I've been working on the most recently. This is my most recent corset. So it's not finished yet. It still needs some more layers of lace. I like a layer up here, and I think what I'll do is just have it come up the front here just to be a little fan across the top. I think it'd be really cute. And another layer here around that would come out from the bottom. I'm out of ribbon, so I need to make a big ribbon order for just satin ribbons for tying up corsets and getting some matching colors for these. So this was just like a little bit that I had left of this pink, so I'll get something that matches a little better eventually. But oh my god, it is like completely dark out. I don't know if you guys could see the difference as I've been talking. It's just been getting darker and darker, and I feel like this light has gotten more harsh as a result. But I'm not sure who did this face up on this patina head. It was one of the factors that made me want her so bad, and also the Doll Pam Lolly body. But it is just the prettiest face up, and I know the lighting isn't fantastic, but I love these Mako eyes in her. So she's just the cutest thing, and she just poses so sassy on this body. So cute. So cute. Yeah, so now I have two of these Yo Carter bodies. This was the original one that I got. I made her these little puffy shorts, which I'm actually pretty proud of. I think they're just super adorable and they go really well. They're just really simple, but the waistband is I went ahead and added a waistband to it, and I just think it complements. I made it in matching materials for this corset, and just was really happy with how the whole outfit turned out. I wish that I could work on sewing doll clothes every day, all day. I just have so many ideas, and I never have enough time to do them all. But I'm so happy with these guys. They just make me so happy. I love to come in here and just look at my dolls and hold my dolls. I love to be working on stuff for them, but they bring me so much joy. Do I have anything else? Or this video is like a half an hour, isn't it? I did the BJD home tag, and I'll upload it either before or after this one, just to kind of brief look around at everybody. I still want to do, this might not happen until sometime in January at this point, but I want to make a dolly collection update, and what I'll do, and just the dolls that came in during 2017. So that way it won't be so overwhelming. That's the word I'm looking for. It won't be so overwhelming. So, okay. This is Babette. She's so cute. Okay, guys. Have a happy new year, okay? Bye-bye.